2ndGrade. Today I wanted to talk to you about writing a story, right? And you've probably done this before, just in the classroom and not in this type of setting, and that's okay. So this outline that you see here will help you out and help you do that at home. Before we get started, I want to remind you, you can type in here and you'll see that I'm going to do that with you. But also, if you wanted to get paper and pencil, you can do that too. I've kind of planned my story out here, and that's what I'll be typing there. So it's up to you. If you feel more comfortable with pencil and paper, that's okay too. So if you look at your screen, it says planning a story. I want to make it very clear that you're not going to write a story right now. This is very specific. It's a planning a story. Okay, so you're not writing it everything right now. You're planning it out. And good writers do this. They have to think about what they're going to say first or what they're going to write first before they even get to writing the whole entire book. Okay, so let's go over here and we're going to look at characters, right? What kind of characters do you want to have in your story? Now, I want my story to be about my dog. Everything is about my dog. I always write about him and talk about him. So I'm going to put in here Charlie the boss. Notice I'm giving him a little bit of a personality. He's a boss, and that's what I put in here. And I don't want it to be just him. I'm going to add my other animals, Prince Stewart, and I'm going to add his personality too. See, I'm thinking about these things as I'm planning out. And I said he is the prince, obviously, and he does not like to work. All right, and then I also want two other cats that are in my house. One of them is named Beatty. She's a scaredy cat, right? And then another one I want, her name is Meaner. She's a black cat that I have, and you know what? I named her Meaner. She's not mean at all. She is the nice cat, right? So notice how I added some personality traits to those characters. All right, so next I go to setting. And I have to think, okay, what are these characters going to do, or where are they going to be, right? So I don't want to write about a setting that I don't know too much about. I know about my home. I know about San Antonio. I know about right now. It would be nice to write about something a long time ago, but I wasn't there. I don't know too much, so I'm gonna say my setting is now, San Antonio. Okay, I'm not gonna pick something that I don't know too much about. Before you even think about your beginning, middle, and end, you have to think of the problem. A lot of stories have problems. Most stories have problems. If we're going to have a book about a dog, well, if the dog just sits there and doesn't have a problem, you may not have a story. So think about it, right? My problem I came up with, I said, well, and I'm looking at my notes here, I said, I think it's going to be the case of the missing pet treats. And I'm already thinking in my mind, in San Antonio, all of the pet treats were missing. Yeah, that sounds like a good storyline for Charlie the boss. Okay, so I have my problem. Then I come down here to the beginning. Okay, so how am I going to start this off? How am I going to start my story? It doesn't automatically start with the problem. You have to kind of ease the reader into it. So I'm going to say, well, all HEBs were normal. And I'll talk about that in my story, but not just yet. This is just kind of my outline, right? In the beginning, all HEBs were normal. Then usually in good stories, the problem will come in the middle. Here's where it starts, right? And I wrote down suddenly, what did I say? Suddenly, there were no more pet treats in all of the city. That's a big problem. Charlie would die if that happened. And then I'm going to think about my end. Remember, I'm not writing my story. That is not my story. This is just a plan, okay? In the end, how am I going to end this? Well, I want a happy ending. I don't want a sad ending. I'm going to say, Charlie saves the day by capturing the evil Baconator. I don't know, I imagine that the Baconator is somebody that steals sheep, right? And you know what, that reminded me, I'm gonna have to go back up there and add Baconator, evil villain. Yeah. And there you go. Now you have a plan. This is not your story. I still have to go and write the story, right? And then fill in all my information. However, this is my plan, and this gets my mind going and thinking about all those little details. So this week, second grade, your job is to fill out characters, setting, problem, the beginning, the middle, and the end of your story. If you have any questions, ask your teachers. You can ask me also, and hopefully this was helpful.